Well, good morning, guys, and welcome to the show, Fernando.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Today we have kind of a let's take a look and see what episode. We have the LX 7-channel amplifier. It comes with this cool subwoofer level control as well as the programmer. Now this is available with the 5-channel and the 4-channel. This is available with the subwoofer amplifiers as well as the 7-channel, obviously. And today we're going to learn a few tips and tricks for dealing with all of this, depending on how you want to use it. Things you might know, things you might not know. Let's dive deep into it. Let's get started. When you pick up your cool new LX amplifier, you get this awesome little bass knob that is designed to pull apart. This big metal trim comes off. This is almost the size of like a power outlet, you know, aka cigarette lighter they used to be known as. It could go in there. You can drill a solid hole. It comes with screws for the back so that you can easily mount this wherever you like. It's got a lot of threading, makes it really nice. One of the things that is super cool about this is the fact that this matches this as far as the colors go. With the power off, plug the bass knob in, you can turn the power back on. It'll cycle through all its fun stuff and then light up green. And as you turn up and down the volume here and you go through your modes, it'll light up whatever color. So for right now we're looking at a green color. If we tap at the amplifier, it will go orange and weird white and purples, and it's a bunch of different colors, what makes it really nice to customize this toward your dash. However, as you can see, it can get pretty intense as far as brightness goes. There is a tip for fixing that. Press and hold, and you'll see this. It gets super bright. Turn the dial down, and that will allow you to attenuate that color. A couple seconds, it's going to revert back to, and so now when you turn it up, it's not so intense. Now, if that's not enough for you, like, no man, this thing just drives me absolutely crazy. Not a problem. When it's sitting in the rest mode, click it twice, and the lights will go away. As you turn the volume up, there it is again. You can see that, nice and cool. Wait a couple seconds, and it goes away. So this allows you to use it and then have it disappear so that it's not blinding you. Pretty cool features. To get it to come back on, double click. There you go, you'll have it on. And then if you want to turn it back up, repeat the process. And we'll make it insanely bright. Yeah, that's the way we like it. One other thing to note, if you do this while the amplifier is on and you go to plug back in, it's gonna power back up. It's not going to match, it just lights up blue. The reason why it's lighting up blue is because that's the default color. The amplifier, as you can see, is still green. What the heck? No problem. Cycle the ignition off, so your amplifier uses remote turn on, turn it back on. When it powers up, it'll power up the correct color. As we can see now, it's green. Next up, we have this control center. And one of the things that is kind of cool about it is being able to do level control at this, which means you probably want to be sitting in the driver's front seat to do that. It also has delay for the passenger side, so you can get that better center image. The problem is it comes with a very short cable, and it's got this end on it, which actually matches this end, so they're not going to go together. And you know, you can plug it in at the amp, but that's really not going to help you in the front of the car. And if you ran your bass knob, well, there's a simple solution here. You just need an RJ45 butt connector. Unplug the bass knob, plug both of these guys together, boom, you have your controller. Now you can work it from the front seat. Even if this is pretty short up underneath the dash, you have plenty of room to use this without having to worry about lengthening this. Now, some of you out there are going to have a bass knob and a controller, and you're going to be like, hey, I want both because I'm just that kind of guy. How do I do that? Well, obviously we have one connector here, and there's two options. Only one of them works. The first, which makes the most sense, would we get like a T-splitter, right? Because everyone thinks just get a T-splitter and it's going to work. I'm going to need a short cable to go to my bass knob. Plug in my bass knob. Of course, it's going to light up blue. Not a big deal. And then I plug in my controller. Ooh, it does this, doesn't do that. Ugh, that's not good. That means your Y connector is not gonna work, so don't bother to get one of these. What you need is this piece right here, which is an A/B selector. Allows you to switch between the two so that each one of them is on by themselves and not together. Plug in the end, plug in your bass knob, plug in your controller. Right now the bass knob is connected. If I flick the switch over to A, my controller is connected. If I switch it back to bass knob, keep in mind this is going to light up blue until I cycle my ignition, which resets the amplifier. Now when this thing powers back up, it will power up green, or whatever color you have, in this case green. See, there you go, nice and green. This will allow you to have both controllers at the ready, and also if you're one of those guys that like to rock this with it off and you hit it twice and it's off, when you switch between these, power that up and then you power this back on, it's going to reset there again, back to factory, and the blue lights are going to be on. It's not going to know to go back to, so every time you'll have to hit it twice to shut it off. But you'll be able to have access to both control panels if that's something you'd like to do. If you're wondering what pieces we use to do this, of course there'll be links in the description down below for the RJ45 butt connector as well as the AB switch. Well, there you have it, guys. Some cool tips and tricks on the new controllers for the LX amplifiers. We hope you found this useful. I hope this answered some of the questions you may have about using these products. And with that, Fernando, if you please.
On to the next one, guys.
You guys have a great night as always, and we'll see you later next time.
Bye.